Well, hello everybody. I know you can hear me, but we're going live and hope this actually works. Because okay, we're live. So we're gonna look at the rain. We're gonna look at the temperature first, and then we're gonna look at how much the rainfall. So I'm talking to get quiet because well, it's not early, but it's okay. Make sure you actually listen. You can hear me.
Hello,
So I'm
hello.
talking to get quiet because okay, you can hear me. So today we're gonna look at the temperature first. This is 6 to 10 days from 10 to 14. It's not from today, but the temperatures all on the Pacific Northwest, parts of Northern California, parts of Nevada, parts of Idaho, parts of Montana. We'll likely see and a little bit of Wyoming too. Um, Cooler conditions really. We get to the bottom. We get to this part. This is getting warmer. We get warmer, hotter temperatures. We get to hotter temperatures right here, here, and here. Now we're gonna look to 8 to 14 days. This is from the 12th to the 18th. We have this heat hitting Southern California area. We have this little heat still hitting in the area. Sorry, my headphones kind of hurts a little bit. I'll take my headphones off. It kind of hurts. I can still see it. Okay, we have Florida. We see that there's a little heat hitting here. We see parts of the East Coast, the South, the Central, the Midwest, Southwest, the Northwest. So we have the West. There's a line right here that's like not showing anything, so that means temperature isn't gonna be nicer on the edge. I mean, we have Kansas on here. We have Oklahoma. We have Texas. We have Colorado. We have New Mexico. Parts of New Mexico. Parts of Kansas are that hot temperatures. And then we got over here. We got Michigan. We got Indiana. We got Ohio. We got a whole bunch of stuff. And sorry, I'm trying to pronounce it. I'm trying to get all the states, but I don't have the flag. I have the common random all my states. Then we go to 1 month temperatures. We see that still. Oh, I forgot to do the Pacific. But anyways, it's still gonna be cold for the Pacific Northwest and Idaho and Montana. We go to the same areas, the same deal for the same time, but it's going to be less the warmer temperatures. We got this area where it's getting warmer, and the same thing for this. And we got the orange, which is getting little bit warmer on the edge. Then we got red, or the dark orange, which means it's gonna get warm. It's gonna get like not hot, but it might be feeling hot to that. But we're now that red stage. The rainfall event. Um, we see that today the upper United States, what I call it, is going to have rain chances. The higher rain chances is in Oregon and parts of, Washington and part of, Idaho. So, you see that. Make sure we're live. Yeah, live. And we see that this big area, and we see some parts down here too. We see parts of Florida, we see Louisiana, we see some of this area. I forgot the state, but after this, we see some areas where we consider this like giant, giant, low, uh, low rainfall than normal. We see this little area right here, Colorado. We see New Mexico. We see Texas. Right here, we see Oklahoma. We see that that area is very, very, very low for rainfall. Now we look to 12 to 18. I forgot to do the. That's from the afternoon today. Let's go back and do the time. 10 to the 14, and then we go to the. We consider that we see a little bit of Washington and Oregon going to get a little bit of this little thing. California is now going to get in that little phase too. Parts of San Marino, Riverside, I can't pronounce that city. Sorry. We see the areas in here, the upper of the place, getting this area. We see the same thing that's happening, but it's getting bigger now, wider. Now it's more in Kansas too, and it's getting further into. Now we're going to be 1 month. So now this is changing a little bit because we have some of the areas right here. We have this green, this is dark green up here in the Midwest area. we have the East Coast, parts of it having green, but the part upper East Coast is having the low um, rainfall events and not getting a lot of rainfall. So then we have this right here. It's then we got over here. Now we're gonna show you guys over here the changes. So this is today. This is from today. We see that there's areas where it's getting rainfall, and there's a low pressure in here, so it's bringing that rainfall to this whole entire area right here. And then we get to 12 hours from now. 12 hours, we get some rainfall, and we see some. This is not nice. We can see some parts of Mexico getting some rainfall sometimes. We see some monsoon moisture building up around New Mexico, and we see parts of this panel of Oklahoma seeing parts of rain. We see that the low pressure is still here, and it's 998 I forgot the MB. So I don't know millibars. I don't know how you pronounce that, but we see upper United States getting the thing, and then we go into 18 hours from now. You can see that the rainfall down here in Mexico is getting really wide. There's rainfall in the Midwest, a lot. There's a little bit of this little red orange you see that's heavier downpours and thunderstorms possible. That's happening. We see another low pressure by the East Coast over here, by in the water in New York. So we see that there's a lot of like crazy weather building up. We see more no monsoon pretty much happening, but we see Texas and Oklahoma getting some rain, Kansas getting some rain. We can actually look at this, and it tells you with the west and all this stuff. I don't know why I do stuff, but then we go to 24 hours, so a day passes by, and a day, and we see the low pressures in California now. Now, no rainfall in that because it's a dry low pressure, but it's in our area. And then we get like some rainfall right here, here. I'm sure I'm still live. Yep, we're still live. Okay, make sure you hear me because it'd be really difficult if you guys don't hear me. Okay, then we got some rainfall hitting this area, and the Midwest too. We see some rainfall now. The upper Midwest, not the lower Midwest. We see some chances. We go to 30 hours from now, and we see that this is just continuing to build up and bringing rain to parts of this area right here. It's for 36 hours, so we're almost into we're in 2 days from now, I think. 2 days? Because it's, let's see. Oh yeah, Tuesday, July 7th. Okay, we are now in Tuesday. Now we see more rain chances building up, and the same thing for here. Luckily, the Midwest is kind of drier a little bit. There's some rain in New Mexico, but there's a low pressure in here that's going to go towards the area. And it's not bringing any rain. Now I could click this, and it would tell me all the rain stuff, but I haven't done that, and so I'm going to do that later on in the video. But I'm going to see because this is perfect. We go to 42 hours. It's technically we're still on Tuesday because there's a high pressure down here. So when there's a high pressure down here, this means, and a low pressure in here, the southwest can usually get some. When the high pressure goes right here in this area, you see monsoon. So we're trying to see if more rain builds up. We see some more rain and more chances. I know I'm saying more rain and more rain, but we're getting closer to what we want to do. We're gonna finish all of this, but now we're gonna go to 48 hours, and we are in. I clicked it. Why didn't it go? Okay, go. There we go. Now we're still on Tuesday, and it's still showing rain chances for all. So everyone's getting, not everyone, but some people are getting rain, but not everyone. 54 hours. We see the low pressure. We see some rain, more rain for the lower United States, which I call the the lower area. You see a lot of rain hitting. And then you go to the 16-hour. We're now on Wednesday, and you can see that there's like a long tail rain here that might impact Arizona and New Mexico. But we're seeing some area of now up here. There's a low pressure, and you can see that this is creating some rain moisture for Idaho. This is harder because that map I had the other time up there. I can see what the states is. So I think this is Idaho right here. Yeah, this is Montana. Montana is getting a lot of rain. Unfortunately for this area, they're getting a lot of rain too. Now let's go to 66 hours. And we're still in Wednesday, and you can tell, wow, look at that, red. Now it's in Canada, so we can't consider, we can consider, yeah, let's do that part, but it's not nice, some parts are nice things. Monsoon building up in New Mexico, um, the, like, what's it, the west, or east? Don't know, but it's building up pretty much. Oh, the west. So it's building up in the west, and so, go to 2 hours. Now we're still Wednesday. There's low pressure created a little rope of rain and storms. So that rain that was just you saw earlier was in the lower United States over here. It is considered moving towards the ocean. So now we're seeing that everyone in this area right here, where I'm circling, is pretty much dry. California is dry lately. There's no storm, no nothing. So we get to the next 78. So you see that we're still on Wednesday, and technically we see not a lot of rain chances lately. There's a high pressure down here. That's why it's not building much rainfall for these areas. Now we see that the areas over here where I'm pointing, where I'm circling, there's no rainfall. We see that there's no monsoon moisture, so that means late into Wednesday there's gonna be no monsoon moisture, which is pretty upset and sad. Now we're going to 84 hours. 84 hours. Now we're in Thursday, and there's a low pressure, so this is kind of cool. We see a low pressure up here. That's the Canada getting rainfall, and we see some areas of the United States getting rainfall too. But here's a low pressure. We're seeing that this little tail of rain is forming. Now low pressures, which is really crazy, and high pressures too, that usually they form on land or on ocean. And ocean is more moisture building up. So that's why California gets a lot of rain. December and February, December, January, February, sometimes March. So yeah, this is strange how it's building on land and it's trying to form and trying to make rain. Not a lot of moisture out of that, but still. Now we're 90. Now we're still on Thursday, and look at this. Look at this. So this is on Thursday, coming up Thursday. We are on Sunday right now, and Thursday we're gonna see there's no low pressure, another low pressure, and a low pressure. So we have 3 low pressures hitting the United States, and we don't see any other that's heading the United States left. But we see right here, this means heavy downpour, maybe a thunderstorm. So like I said right here, like this little area, low rainfall chances are gonna happen here. So we're expecting more rain, maybe more rainfall out of this. Now this is accurate website. This tells the models of the future and the past. So we're seeing that. Let's go to 96 and see what happens next. We're seeing that there's a huge rainfall, moderate rainfall, at least. Maybe a slight chance of storms, maybe, I don't know. But it's hitting Kansas right now, and it's like hitting the Missouri area, so it's hitting a lot of places. Now we see 3 high pressures in the United States still. We see one right here, it's in California. No rainfall for California yet, but it's in the more towards the north, the west of California, or northwest, whatever. So pretty much we're getting that. There's a high pressure. I think I said it wrong because they're showing the north and the west. Let's see. Oh, that's gonna show that. I don't want that. Now let's go to 102. We see this. Oh, that is not hitting land, but that's pretty much severe weather. It's pretty much heavy rain, and probably some lightning. But that's on Thursday night, so that's why we haven't seen anything build up too quickly. Now let's go to 100 now. Now we're in Friday, and we're seeing that there's a little pop-up monsoon trying to come towards Arizona, the bottom of Arizona. You can tell. But there's a low pressure. This low pressure was in California, and now it's moving towards Colorado. So it's going to do the same pattern, at least, and build up. We see right here. What's the state? I have to do my research. What's the state right here? Nebraska. There we go. I was trying to figure out what state this is. That's Nebraska. We see the middle of Nebraska. It's getting a lot of rain, and we see up here we're seeing a lot of North Dakota getting some rain too. So a lot of it's just getting rain after rain. So this is the chances. I know this seems like a long live stream, but it's not really, and I think it stopped on. No, it's still going. Okay. So 108 hours, 114 hours. So we're seeing more. Oh, now we're seeing that it's coming to Kansas. Going to Kansas on the 20. I changed my date. Actually, guys, I made a video saying I'm going to August, but I changed the date. I'm going in June. I mean June, July 29th, and I'm going to come back from August. So maybe I'll upload a video and you guys think, oh, he went in August like later on, but no, I was gonna upload it when I got home. But it's gonna take me hours. So now we're gonna go to 120 hours. There's a car going by. Okay, so we have a high pressure right here, which is very, very, very not happy. And now I've noticed something. There is actually a this was don't we're on Friday. It's on Friday. We're noticing this little pattern here. This could be a tropical storm or getting into a tropical depression or a tropical storm, and I think that that's gonna create some big heavy rainfall. Maybe California, but we're gonna expect we see low pressure, high pressure, high pressure. So all these are just patterns, and they're just showing. Now we're going here. We're some right at. Okay, so this is interesting. This is cool because we're seeing some very heavy downpour, but it's not towards the western and the east coast area. So yeah, we're seeing some rain pattern. Yeah. Okay, let's get to the next one. Now we're on Saturday. So we've seen that there is something down here where my cursor is. This little area of tropical storm probably or building up. The high pressure moved and you see some rain. The low pressure is moving that way. And you're seeing some rain coming up. You're seeing some little patterns of little light showers. And you're seeing that here too, right here. So maybe we're going to get something in California. Because this might actually move towards up here. And while it moves, moisture will build up and push towards California when it dies down. So I'm hoping that's the case. I saw it already, and I know what's going to happen when it gets closer. I didn't see that until now. But yeah, let's go to 38. We're still on Saturday, and this thing is dying down, but okay, who cares? We got some rain, high pressure, low pressure. We've seen some a little light rain, Arizona, New Mexico. We're seeing that happening. I was gonna say north and west, because it's not gonna say south or anything. So I'm gonna have to pinpoint my cursor. So now we're gonna go to the next one, and now we are in still Saturday, and we're seeing that low pressure again, blah blah blah. There's so many low pressures. They're gonna say this on the news on Saturday. Low pressure, low pressure, low pressure, low pressure. Well, here's another low pressure. This is the tropical depression, I think. Trying to build into a tropical storm, but it's probably building in there. And now we're gonna go. Now we're probably in still Saturday, and you can see that. Oh, look at this! Look at this! This is what I'm talking about. This is the area of very big rain and some very modern, you could say, and very rain up by British Columbia, closer to Washington and Oregon, and maybe California, Northern California here. Maybe you get something, but you never know. You never know. Now we're gonna go. Now we're probably going to Sunday, and that little thing is still there. That's still there. This is area. This is it. I'm like not using my cursor. Sorry. I'm putting on the screen like you can see my finger on the screen. Okay, high pressure and low pressure. Low pressure. So we're seeing this edge, and I think that is a low pressure. It says numbers, but I can't see it. I think there's numbers in the way. So low pressure up here, bringing rainfall for the upper East Coast area, and the lower East Coast is getting like the South or whatever. It's getting a little bit of rainfall too. We see that these area here too, and we're seeing this building. Now we're gonna click. Now we're still on Sunday. We're still on Sunday. We see some high pressures. This is dying quickly, so nothing building up to us. Hopefully not. So yeah, we're seeing all this stuff happening. We're seeing high pressure over Colorado, which is very. I have to make sure because I'm sitting awkward position. So yeah, we're gonna keep doing this until we get to the actual end, which is right here. We're already closer to it, so we're gonna go to 168 hours, which is still Sunday. Oh, and then here's what we got right here: this big, huge storm that's building over Kentucky, Tennessee, right? So you're seeing this big storm just building up. Oh my god. This is just crazy. It's like, wow. In Illinois too, which is pretty crazy. I don't know. I'm just guessing by my state, so don't judge me. Okay, let's go to the next one. We're still on Sunday, and this is, oh, there we go. So this thing is dripping off to the sea, so it's not very good. But now we see the Oregon and Washington are getting rain. And look at where we are, dry, completely dry. I live in Southern California. I live like right in this area, so I live in LA County. So we're not seeing any rain yet. Usually there's no rain during this time, but there's monsoon, which could build the mountains. But that's just crazy. Now we're gonna go next time. Now we're on Monday, July 13th. We're seeing some monsoon building up a little bit. Some light rain showers. Just a little bit in New Mexico and some Colorado, some in Arizona. So yeah, I'm just focused on the rain for the United States. And some parts, maybe I could go to Canada and New Mexico, but so Mexico. So we're gonna get this thing, and then we're gonna go this one. And now we are, since we're seeing, ooh, look at that. That right there is rain, light rain. None of the heavy rain yet. This drift off to the sea, so now we don't see any chances, but maybe another storm will pop up. Maybe. Maybe towards the middle of the week, and let's see. Let's see. Getting 192. You see that? Oh, look at that! Look at that! Look at that rain happening in Mexico. And you see some rain right here. Some British Columbia, you see some rain, and then what's that place called? God. So yeah, we're seeing this building chances. Now we're still in Monday, and we're seeing that some places are dry, some places are getting rain. Yeah, so that's just crazy. Now we're on Tuesday, and we're seeing this. So we're gonna keep going by. So you can look. You're gonna look at this. This is the main focus. Look at the map while I'm doing this because I have to go quick, because it's taking a while, and I'm pretty much trying to get this done before. So we're gonna keep going and keep going. See if anything pops up that's natural. So we are doing this pretty sure. Nope, none rain. So no rain. No rain for sure from my area. Low pressure again, hitting that area. So we're gonna boom, 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 boom. I'm just skipping through because I'm just you guys can just look at the map while I'm doing this because I don't see any rain chances. I just saw. Yes. Okay, I'm seeing some rain hitting upper and lower parts of California. So that's perfect. On July 19th, Sunday. So that's just perfect. That is perfect how I'm seeing that. Okay, we're seeing a whole bunch of them by July 19th on Sunday. We're seeing a whole bunch of the rain that's hitting, this area, Nevada, this area. So we're seeing rain that's starting to build up, but it's light rain. It doesn't show any, any storms. So that's where we're going. Now, I'm pretty sure this is gonna move. Yeah, see it move. There we go. It's dying off a little bit quickly, but it's still in that area. We're still on Sunday. Okay, I thought I saw. Oh, I see it. I see it in the bottom. Here we go. Tropical storm, maybe. Yeah, here we go. So this is perfect right here. So most of this will. This is Monday, July 20, July 2020. We're seeing that there's. Oh, look at that. In my area, it's getting a little showery actually. In Orange County too. So that means that this is bringing moisture up. So we can see tomorrow. I'm not gonna do a live stream. I'm gonna check again. They'll give me an extra hour to it, or maybe at midnight. But hey, you know. Yeah, see, there's a little rain, and this is a this is a little tropical storm building up. But I'm not focused on anything else. I'm focusing on now California, and I'm focusing on trying to see the new rain. And the tropical storm, but I should have said in the title, misleading title. Okay, let's go. Oh, look at that! Look at that rain. This is weakening, but it's going up while it's weakening. It's not moving to the side. It's going up. You can see the pattern. Watch. So I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna go back just a little bit, like 342, and you see that it's right here. And then you go boom, boom, boom. Now we're at 360. Boom. Still going up. Now we're going back here. You see it? It's weakening, but it's still there. Not bringing a little moisture on the Monday. And we're gonna go again. We're gonna look, and it's still coming up. Look at that. Look at that little rain shower here. And the Tuesday, July 21st, we're seeing that there's rain up here, here, and then we see rain. I'm gonna focus on other places too. But we see some rain and thunderstorms in Utah and Arizona, Colorado. Focusing, but this little thing is dying off, so that's. But it's getting closer. It's getting. Oh, there we go. Ha ha ha! Look at this. Look at all this. Look at this. Look at this. I'm circling with my cursor. This is because it's dying off, weakening, and this moisture is moving up. We see some rain. This is still Tuesday. This is still Tuesday right now. And that's still pretty cool. Now we're going to do one more and see what happens next. Get more details. So it's weakening, but still in moisture. And this is still going up. This is not, hasn't died yet. But it brings some rain for us. Wow, on that Tuesday. Now, I'm going back here because we're going to look at the outlook for the rainfall. One day, I had to click that. One day there's a lot of rain, a lot of severe weather up in this area. We got some more severe weather in that same area, more. So, yeah, all in all, it's perfect. But I'm looking at this, and it's looking for hurricane, so we are going to do hurricane. What do you want to do? Do you want to do this? Or do you want to do this? This. No. Yeah, so look what happens. When we start from here, we see that there's not. Oh, this is 6 hours from now. There's not a lot of rain for us. Having moved towards, watch this. Having moved towards, we see start rain building up. And there's a slowly dying tropical storm that will bring the next hour for tomorrow. Will show that will start weakening, but it starts going up, and you can see that it's close to California. So we might feel tropical, like we might feel like humidity, but then we might get some rain, so that's good, not bad. Yeah, I can play it. Boom, 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 boom. Doesn't take a long time. Let's speed up. Speed up, speed up, speed up, speed up. We saw a tropical storm behind the form, but it died off. Then we get closer, and we can see that there's something building up. Wow, this is crazy. I don't believe this. Okay, that's just the beginning, guys. Everyone, I hope I'm still live. Am I live? Yes, I'm live. Okay, so we're gonna look up. How do you look up? No, I'm not gonna look up